Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry, and this is interesting. We were kind of going through cleaning up some stuff, and it turns out that we kept my appointment books from many, many years ago, and this is actually literally the very first appointment book that I ever used. I was working actually part-time or on call at a care facility. I had moved to Penticton, which is a pretty small town south of Kelowna, and didn't initially intend to do carpet cleaning at all. I thought I was just going to be a care aide. From then on, I had stepped out of carpet cleaning, and for various reasons. But anyway, and then what up? I'd done carpet cleaning in Penticton a year or so before, and when I moved back to Penticton, I bumped into the guy that basically ran and managed the United Carpet Store, which is a big chain which used to be across Canada, and I used to do work for them when I was using a truck mount, and so he knew who I was and that I knew what I was doing, etc. And he said, "Hey, what are you up to?" And I told him I'd gone to college and got my training to be a care aide, and I had figured that's what I was going to be from then on. So I'd been at it for about a year or so, and I liked it fine enough, but I was a bit concerned about moving forward, because you start off as on call with this type of work, and so you don't guarantee to have a decent income. Although the pay was good at the time, it was $17 an hour. That's 29 years ago. But anyway, I run into him, and he says, "Hey, if you do want to get into carpet cleaning again, just so you know, I'll send work your way." So that was really what inspired me to rethink carpet cleaning, and that's when I thought, well, if I'm going to do it, I want to create my own business, etc. And I had the idea a couple of years before that about using the rotary, and now I had an opportunity. I had some freedom because I was on call. I would sometimes work a morning shift, which ended at 3, or evening shift 3 to 11, and so I'd have all morning to do whatever. And so I thought, well, maybe I can start carpet cleaning up on the side. That was my initial thought, and so I decided that I would do it, and I considered all the different ways I could clean carpet. I used every method: steam cleaning, Von Schott or dry foam, the powder system, and of course the rotary. I had been experimented a little bit with that the year before when I worked for a janitorial company, and I realized that a rotary with a pad was a potential methodology I could use, but I felt that it had potential. But anyway, so I basically sat down and started thinking about it. Now, at the time, I actually had I bought one of these appointment books was because I would keep track of when I would do a shift at the facility, and I don't know, they're in here. Yeah, they were. So 3 to 11, and this is kind of how I kept track of myself. What shifts? 7 to 3 there. Worked a 6 to 2, which is unusual. Yeah, so this is before Oxy-Dry, obviously, but so I had this opportunity. I thought, okay, what am I going to do? So I decided I was going to use the rotary. I had ideas about using the ozone way back then. I used to had learned about ozone from Ed York, and injecting it into the water and the advantages of that. And here we go. And so I had the idea, and then I started thinking about it. And there's one of the, some of the first thoughts I was having. This is in March, but that doesn't mean I was actually thinking about it in this month. I would just probably went back in the book and found a blank page, and I would just use this to write things down. Let's see, let's continue on. Oh, there's some other ideas. Deep cleaning, it's drier than steam. Dries in, yeah, there's some things. Don't just clean and purify with Oxy-Dry. Oh, there was some ideas I had for the logo. And I changed it. Ultimate carpet cleaning system. Yeah, and here we are, some more things. Oh, there's some more ideas. So the thought was, the things were happening, and there's the scrubbing bubbles. I was thinking of using an idea like that with, yeah, there you go. Didn't do that, obviously. Ooh, union meeting. Because I was in a union at the time with the hospital employees union. Let's see. We'll continue on. We're into May here. You can see I'm still, these are the shifts I'm working. 3 to 11 over here. Oxy-Dry I hadn't yet begun. I know that. There I am. Trip to Victoria there, because I'm in Penticton at this time. I'm going back to Victoria. I got family there. Somebody had a general, oh, where was it? I just saw that. Somebody had a general scrubber for sale. I went and bought it. Good little machine. Oh, there I am, phone yellow pages. Things are beginning to happen. Ooh, got my haircut. A 6-2, it's special unit. Proof for the Western. Okay, here I am getting ready to roll, because there's an ad. That would be a proof at the Western, which is an ad in the paper. Empire Motel, that was one of the first. It was a commercial, well, motel, obviously, and there I'm doing room 57, 65, 28. I think, believe it or not, back then I was only charging them like $15 a room. They were small. I think I might have been maybe 30. I can't remember. Don Wood was actually the name of the guy that was at the carpet store. There's somebody there I clean carpets for. I remember that name. I call Yellow Pages. Dominion Directory, that was back when we used to run ads in the Yellow Pages in the old days. Oh, there I am doing Driftwood Trailer Park. There's 4 dining room chairs. Let's continue on here. I know it starts getting interesting. Okay, here we are. There's more. These are appointments here. That one canceled. Another one. There's actually one there. I'm going to go fast because I'm not wanting you guys to... Mind you, these people are long gone, eh? This is 29 years ago. It's just bizarre. Okay, here we are. Okay, things are starting to pick up, you can see, in August. And I'm a bit of a poet, so there's things I've written there. Okay, look at that. See how busy I am now here in September. Things are really kicking along. Dolphin Avenue, I remember that. It's interesting. Some of these names I actually can remember, because some of them ended up being regular customers. Here I am working. I worked in the morning, and then I worked carpet cleaning, and then in the 3 to 11 I did a shift. Empire Motel again, 6 units. Isn't that interesting? I think it's interesting. Oh, there's Franco. He was our rep at the Western paper. Yeah, isn't that interesting? So that was 95. Oh, we'll still keep going. You can see there's curling club. I remember doing the curling club. I went and did a demo. This is back when I was still using my little 13-inch rotary by Clark. I remember cleaning it with the 13-inch rotary. I think I used it for at least a year or longer. So now I went all the way. You can see there's lots of things going on here. But we'll continue on. Now I remember going, oh my goodness, look how busy I am. Ooh, This was back when I was $15 a room, by the way. Look at this. 8 a.m., 10 to 11, 1 to 2, 3 to 4. 8 a.m. Cause I used to start at 8 a.m. Don't do that anymore. Yeah. See, this is long before. I mean, I didn't have a computer back then. Of course, back then things were pretty. People weren't using the computer as much at all back then. We're talking 95. November. Again, very busy, and then December. Oh, here, December, things slowed down. We can get really cold winters here and the snow and everything. So I don't remember, but I do remember that it was pretty slow that winter, and I worked through the winter. And December, and I remember, you know what? At this time, Linda and I were we'd begun a relationship, and I had to work on Christmas Day. I remember that. Yeah. Let's see. I think I went and saw her the evening before, and then I had to go and work the next day. But let's look. So that was 95. This is 96. Let's have a quick look at 96. Ooh, lots of notes in the beginning here. January. I remember this was my first. I was still working at the Carrion. I can't remember exactly when I quit, but it wasn't too long after this, I think. Here in January, pretty busy actually. Really. But remember, I'm $15 a room. And February is generally the slowest time of year around here. Let's see. And see, I'm picking up in March, and I don't see any. Here I'm doing a home show. I did home shows way back then, quite a few. Yep, sorry, the whole home show, and they actually worked really well for us. And by this time, Linda's helping me out, at least at the home show, anyway. I remember that name for some reason. Victoria there. Oh, yeah, and so this is we're 96, and look at how much work I'm doing back here. I mean, I can barely get all the notes into my book, but I did. Look at that. April. So obviously I'm not working at the care unit anymore. I quit. I think I quit in January or something like that. I went through the Christmas holidays, and then I quit. I believe is what I did. And look at this. See how busy? Oh, did I actually work Sunday? Oh no, that was. Wow. Yes, I was busy. Look at this every day. Yep. See, these are all appointments. Yep. That's what you do. There's the Empire Motel again. Actually, my wife actually, right after we got married, she went and worked for them for a little bit. Or I guess it was actually the year after we got, like in the second year of our marriage, I think she went. and worked for them for about a year, I think. And isn't this incredible? How busy? How busy? It's called marketing, my friends. I mean, I did advertise $15 a room. That was a long time ago, of course. But I advertised the dry time. It was all about the dry time, dry time, dry time. I was in the phone book, and we also did newspaper ads. I've shown you some of my ads that I did. Isn't that amazing? Just keeps going and going and going. That's how busy I was. And I had to add notes onto here. And then these, actually I lost one of these books once. It was a disaster, I can tell you. But anyway, then we did change over to, I think it was these ones I started buying, these books. Oh, there's some ideas I had. I should go through these. Oh, here, here I am keeping track of where the jobs came from. Yellow pages, repeat, referral. I'm not sure what that means. Here I am keeping track. I'm also doing it up here. Can't remember what that means. I'm not sure what year this is. Oh, it's 2001, I guess. And one more thing I wanted to show you this. Way back when I used to use the Von Schroeder system. This was actually a brochure that you could get from Von Schroeder. Back in the day. But anyway, don't use that anymore. And then we actually ended up getting, we had these little books made up specifically for me. As you can see, put a name on the front and everything. And anyway, we did that for a while. And then eventually, I'm not sure how many years ago it was now, where Linda, I convinced my wife to answer the phone and do the actual scheduling. It was a bit of a stretch for her, but she rallied and she learned really fast, and she's very, very, very good at it now. And it didn't take very long before she became very good at it too. So anyway, I just thought you might find that kind of interesting little blast from the past. Anyway, so thanks for watching and have a good day.